Alright, so where we started last time was just after the fight where you guys had come into the soil temple here, found a portcullis down, kind of barring your entrance. Radish had sloshed through, Ashbark had sloshed through, and you guys had just finished taking out the welcoming party that came to the temple's defense. And from there, you guys were a split party with Ashbark and Kelnozz over in this barracks section after Ashbark squeezed through the arrow slot and Kelnozz shimmied around using his levitation.
Oh yeah.
And so, working westwards, those two encountered a group of cultists and Duergar who were in the kitchen having their meals, basically. And fight broke out with the rest of the party quickly basically following their path westwards as the group went on. You guys managed to make short work of those guys, but pardon me, the Stone Melder had told Kelnozz and Ashbark that Marlos had foreseen the group's arrival and was prepared, and suggested that the group go and take out his second in command, who was in a chamber to the south. So after you guys had discovered over here this statue, crudely made statue of a rocky creature you guys didn't quite recognize, you headed south looking for this second in command's lair. Came across more barracks, another large chasm, and you heard strange banging sounds coming from inside this room. And when you entered into there, you found this large, feminine-like creature, hard, like kind of rock-like skin, with a huge steel maul that she was using. What did you say?
And what else?
Oh, I don't know. What do you mean?
Just more details, please.
Oh, okay. So she was using this huge steel maul as like a blacksmith hammer, and she warned you guys kind of in a disinterested way that there were other dwarves in the room with you. And these invisible Duergars attacked. You guys made pretty easy work out of them. And then once everything was calm, you spoke with Zarva, the Dao, genie-like elemental here, and bartered with her to buy the magical item that she was currently working on, the Claws of the Umber Hulk. And that's basically it. So we ended off with you guys just kind of basically finishing up in that area. And we can take it from there.
We need to travel north, my friends, and kill this... Wait, was it north? I think it was. And then...
It was, yeah.
Last time.
I
Kill
messed
their-
up the directions.
Well, we have to kill their leader to the north, and then bring back his head as proof that we've destroyed the cult, so that this evil being will leave this realm and not make weapons for cultists anymore.
Here.
Yeah,
Let's charge forward.
that's right. Let's slowly make our way up there.
Already been through this area. Oh, that's, yeah, let's go this way. Let's try and peek around the corner here.
Okay, so as you peek around the corner there, you see that the hall widens out to a large set of double steel doors. Right, these are different than the other doors in the dungeon, which are all stone slabs that like pivot on the center.
Boss door.
Alright. Other than that, it's pretty much empty, just like a hallway with this big steel door.
Yeah, the hallway continues on, and you can see it branches off to the east, but otherwise this is just kind of a entrance spot to this double door.
Okay. I'm gonna go kind of inspect the door. Does it appear locked, or that it would need a key?
It doesn't appear to need a key, and if you gently chest it, it does not seem to be locked.
Okay. Is there a way for me to open it kind of cautiously,
Wait, let's get into position.
as opposed
Everyone.
to just like kicking it down?
Kill zone.
Kill zone. We've
Oh, shit.
struck the kill zone.
Wait. Kill zone. I should be first because I take damage.
It's gonna be great when Bob does some sort of area of effect thing here. It's
Fireball.
wipes out the party.
Just 1 second. I have to get the wipe out the party spell ready.
Cloud kill.
All right. So these are kind of like large doors here. You can open them kind of in a slow, kind of peeking kind of way, but it's going to be hard to do it in a stealthy way.
Before we open the door, I'm just going to use my Pearl of Power to regain a spell slot.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so you open the door, and you can see that inside, an irregular pit fills the center of the large hall. In the middle of the pit stands an obelisk of glistening black stone. Bleached bones lie scattered near the foot of the obelisk. A smaller stone post in front of the obelisk holds a pair of manacles, which now confine a strange gnome with gray skin and a bald head. There's a priest who's kind of standing before the black obelisk. And you can see that there are 4 cultists kind of in the room.
So the gnome is like restrained, like chained up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They haven't noticed me kind of like peeking in the door?
They have noticed you. Yeah, they noticed you testing the door, and then when it opened, they are
that's
kind of
all.
tangentially aware of you. So they're kind of looking at you blankly for a moment, not quite sure what to do for a moment, like for a moment's reaction. The priest says, "What's the meaning of this interruption?"
Lost.
Come for the gnome! And I bust in the door and start laying down a hail of fire. Assuming
Alright.
that my comrades are hopefully gonna follow suit.
You're on your own.
Did anyone see where Bryn went?
Well, let's all roll initiative.
This is what happened to Tharhun all over again. I'll come back Bryn.
Baroon.
Baroon. Oh god.
All we need is an insight plague, and we're good to go.
I've got one in the chamber.
Okay. Has anyone practiced their tree dance?
We've got a druid with us now. We brought the resurrection with us.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Portable resurrection.
I have a use.
All right. Has everyone rolled?
Oh no, I haven't rolled. Sitting here staring at the screen.
Maroon.
All right. Okay, Bryn. Well, you may go first.
All right. Spell slot. Do this at higher levels. Yeah.
Oh, someone's cracking a cold one.
I'm.
Yeah, I
I'm
got
gonna
my
use-
delivery.
Ooh, delivery? Delivery of cold ones?
Yeah, I've got like a monthly subscription thing that we.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, you were saying this earlier. It sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So cool.
What's it called?
Gladstone. This one's a Gladstone Brewing Company Red Ale. Looks pretty sick.
Cool. And so what do they send you? How much do they send you each month?
This one's like 6 or 7 like cans or slash bottles. It's not a lot,
Pretty good.
and it's all like different stuff. From
Yeah.
it's all Canadian. Yeah.
Well, I'm jealous.
I too am jealous.
I'm going to use Hunter's
Who's
Mark.
talking right now? I don't recognize his voice.
Got him.
Yeah, you can thank Kevin for that. He invited a stranger.
What?
Every single person who comes on keeps hassling Ryan about that.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I did it.
It's
Kevin
a
did it.
real problem. It's just naturally happened as well.
Yeah, we didn't plan this.
It's the first thing I said to Ryan. I said, everybody who hears this is going to recognize this as a huge change right away.
Is it for the better though, or is
Oh
it?
yeah, definitely Ryan. It's for the better.
Glad I didn't increase the annoying level. Too much, at least. So anyways, I'm going to use a... so to explain that, Eric, Kevin got frustrated last week and sent me a headset. And I plugged it in, and it's been glorious ever since.
3, 4, 5 years in the making, eh?
As I was harassing Ryan about how much I hated his stupid microphone.
Nelson, Ryan is never gonna buy a 3D printer if you just buy things for him if he holds out long enough.
Well, see now I have leverage on the 3D printer thing. Look,
now
I
I'll
just
just
freed
start
up.
bugging you to buy Ryan a 3D printer.
That's what you really got to do. I mean,
Ryan's
No.
into this.
I'd operate it.
Imagine the
but
terrain.
just think about it, Kevin.
Oh Jesus!
All right, Ryan. Bonus mark on
Yep.
the Eikooc.
I fire an arrow straight at Eikooc. I'm gonna do Hunter's Mark, but I'm gonna do it using a 3rd level spell slot. And that means it's good for 8 hours, which is probably what I should have been doing because I don't really have that many 3rd level spells. So, and I'm gonna put it on the priest.
Sounds
And
good.
then I am going to fire an arrow at the priest using the sharpshooter thing. So I'll take -5 to do +10 damage. And I get advantage because he hasn't gone yet. gas blast him with 23.
Certainly hit.
So 11 plus 10 is 21. Plus 5 and 4, so 30 damage.
Jesus. Let me just see. I'm sure they don't have anything to do anything with that. All right, so your arrow just like speeds through the air, and there's a wicked wound to the priest, and just blood starts spurting out very profusely. So he looks quite bloodied already.
And then I am going to take my second attack. And do I just finish him off, or... Oh, lots of people have turns before me. I'll just go straight for him for glory. So I'll do the same thing, hit him with the advantage. This time it is 24, so that's going to be a hit. For 23 plus a whole bunch more, plus 5 more, so 28 more damage. Murdered.
So before he can even try to staunch the wound, your second arrow takes him, and he just falls to the ground dead.
Can I still move a little bit more?
Absolutely, yeah. You can do your
Okay.
full movements.
Alright, I'm just gonna kind of skirt around this guy, but stay with him. Like stand next to him, but skirt around him a little bit. And that's it for me.
Okay. So, on initiative 20, Bryn and those of you who are kind of in front of the door can see that this black obelisk is glistening with actually what appears to be like liquid, and kind of seeping and oozing out of this black rock is this large, like, black inky pool that seems to be moving, and it seems to shuffle and pull itself towards the gnome and starts like crawling up the gnome, who starts grunting in pain.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Ashbark.
What kind of damage type that is?
Corrosive foe.
You can make a nature check if you wish.
Let me make a nature check. Curious.
Okay, so this is a black pudding. Creatures, oozes that live underground, and you know that when they touch you, they do acid damage.
Okay. Eek. Well, I'm gonna make my movement 30 feet, so this is like 10 over here. Because I started on the line, 20 on the line, and I guess I'm in range. And I shall strike this guy because, like, they don't look friendly, right? I'm not just attacking some guys who are.
No, they're cultists. They look like fairly weak dudes who are in cultist robes.
Well, I will
They're starting to
slash
look
them.
Pretty scared.
I slash for 18. I'm assuming it's hit.
That's absolutely hit.
Or 17 damage. Wow.
All right, the cultist just crumples and falls back as the water slams into him.
Okay, I have a little bit of movement left, so I'm gonna readjust to hit this guy with another attack. Water. Please. God. 7 damage.
All right, so you slosh hard into that first one, and you turn and slam into the other one. This guy, he hits the wall and he's breathing hard and battered and bruised. He looks bloodied, but he's on his feet still.
Yeah, okay. And yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, next up is Kelnozz.
All right. I'm gonna move into the room and stab this dude. Bonus action, blade on fire.
Go for it.
Main action, stabby stabby. 16?
16 is a hit, yeah.
Yeah, 6 slashing.
So you take him out
Oh, vicious.
just as he tries to regain his footing from the slam.
Just doing the math here. Tiles.
So you've gone 15.
I think I can reach this dude.
Yeah. 30 is your speed?
30, yeah.
Yep. You're good.
Second attack. 22.
That's
Gotta be a hit. 6 slashing plus a little extra. 10
little.
fire.
Whew.
All right, so your
Decent
scimitar slashes out with fire and a wicked slash against this cultist, and he just crumbles to the ground as well.
That's 2 for me, Bryn.
Double kill.
Count them.
Okay, Eikooc, is that?
Wow. All right. I'm going to move up into here, and I will cast a firebolt on the black ooze.
Okay.
Oh, critical hit!
Oh.
Nice.
Oh my god, for a
that's
cantrip.
Amazing damage.
And I'm going to add a d6 with my circlet. Oh my god. 35 damage for a cantrip.
That's a pretty solid firebolt. Finally.
Jesus.
Years.
That's insane amount of damage.
That's
That's
nuts.
amazing.
For a cantrip.
Yeah.
All right, so this huge firebolt flares in the air and streaks out, hits the black pudding, which seems to shudder as a large section of it burns and sizzles into black smoke.
Okay. I'm going to send my bear. Bear, go attack that cultist. Bear's going to go in. So I'm just pulling up his character sheet so I can do his multi-attack. First he does a bite. 14
is a hit.
9 piercing.
And the
And he-
cultist shrieks as the bear clamps down on the cultist's neck. And
the bear roars. Roar. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, there are no more cultists to go, so Grage, you're up.
So it's this giant pudding creature over here.
Mm-hmm.
Grage casually. It's normal terrain here. Grage just strolls up, takes a quick look at the pudding here, and at the same time with his other fist.
It's a bit over 40 feet, so you'll have to take your bonus action to dash to get there.
Dashes and then licks his finger and then throws an unarmed strike
That is a hit.
and gobbles down more pudding.
Okay, 8 damage.
And one more hit.
Yep.
Oh, you're hitting well today. Excellent. And I don't have a bonus action, and that is it for Grage.
Alright, so the creature looking like it's thinned out and seems to be a little bit more sluggish as it kind of churns over this this deep gnome. Tharhun?
I will run to about here-ish, and I guess I'll shoot an arrow at it, for lack of a better thing to do. Longbow, fire.
16 is a hit.
$12 damage. Okay, do it again.
19 is also a hit.
And another 12, so 24.
Man. Alright, so the arrows do seem to connect to something in this black ooze, and it shudders and kind of quivers over this thing. It's definitely looking a lot less vibrant as it was previously. Bryn?
Great. From downtown, I'm gonna fire a couple of arrows at the ooze. I'll move Hunter's Mark to him as a bonus action first. Regular attack. Oh!
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Wow.
For 18 plus another 3, 21. Damage.
So the black ooze loses its cohesiveness as this arrow drives into it, and it just turns into inert black liquid and runs off to the bottom, to the feet of the deep gnome.
Wow. Our party's got a hate on for oozes, apparently.
I feel like the Roll20 system has just given us all the critical successes we're going to see for the next 5 sessions.
These were all good
Insignificant
rolls.
battle.
They really do have like a weird kind of like cyclical pattern in Roll20. So you might be right. All right. So now that these priests are down,
Slaughtered.
Could we search this room? Let the research toast.
absolutely make an investigation check.
Not great.
You find a lot of bones that have marks of acidic damage on them, but in terms of valuables, you see that there's really nothing in this room. The deep gnome kind of struggles against his manacles. Someone gonna let me out of here.
No.
Why would we? As they slosh around.
He says,
Why don't we speak to him?
Get out of here.
I don't
Yeah,
want
we
to die
should-
here.
We should free him. He's a hostage of these
Left him in
cultists.
here to save him, so we better free him.
Yeah.
Does he look like he has a strong back for plowing the fields?
He looks like kind of the average deep gnome. He looks certainly very, very stout and strong, but not especially so.
Does he have information?
Yeah, what is your name?
My name is Rook. Rookamoth Glitterstone. I'm an explorer.
How did you end up in this place?
I was exploring. I was going through these caverns. There's been some strange whisperings among the rocks. but I was picked up by a group of Durgar, brought here. These people keep telling me they've been soiling themselves.
Disgusting.
Who are you people?
We come to find sources of elemental disturbances, amongst other things.
You came to the right place. Be careful for Marlos Hernrail. He runs this place. He's a Medusa. Close your eyes when
that
you see him,
explains.
or else he'll turn you to stone.
Slosh. Thank you for the warning.
Well, let's
We
get
will
you out
heed
of
your
those
words.
chains. Can you tell us anything about this place? Were you able to locate any secret rooms or treasures or anything?
I have been to Marlos's chambers. He's got quite a collection of stone statues there.
And where is that? To the north?
It's to the north. There was also this huge, ugly, strange-looking bird monster that he was speaking to there.
Ooh.
Bird.
But I'm not sure if he's still there now. The only other place that I've seen is the chasm. And the staircase. The staircase is just south of here. If Marlos is in his chamber in the north, then that's probably where he went.
Do you think there's valuables in the south? Down the big stairwell? Do you have any reason to believe there's some good stuff down there?
The way the cultists have been talking, I think that's where whatever power they're drawing from is coming from.
Hmm.
In terms of valuables, though, I don't know. My stay here hasn't been very luxurious.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for all the information.
Thank you, yes. But I'm curious, what does the corpse of the priest have? What the valuables carry?
The priest has 10 gold pieces, and underneath his robes, he's wearing this kind of very dirty splint mail armor.
Dirty.
Doesn't really look especially well made, but functional.
Well, does it look like we can sell it? Gold. Or is it not worth it? It's just
It's
some
not
like
worth it.
regular
It's up to you.
stone.
It's definitely regular. Like whatever splint mail is in the player's handbook, like yeah, you could sell it, but it would be like 20 gold or something. I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
So it is up to you.
I shall ignore.
It also gets sketchy if you just start collecting everybody's armor, because it's like, how many pieces of armor are you carrying?
Yeah.
I need a bag of holding.
Let's not go down that road.
True.
All right. So the deep gnome thanks you again very profusely and seems to gather his strength before saying he'll be returning to his taverns, attempting to go home soon. But he doesn't really ask for an escort.
You're not afraid of being captured again?
They got their jump on me but this time I'll be prepared.
Very well.
Cleared out part of the cavern here. So try and follow the dead bodies.
He thanks you again.
Hoorah!
Alright, so what do you guys do from here?
Well, I mean,
New north.
we now know we're facing a creature, most dangerous creature.
A bird monster.
Well, no, a Medusa is what I was thinking.
Medusa, yeah. And he said,
Yeah.
don't look at it.
Wow. Those are easy to counter.
I had thought you guys might have already figured that part out, though.
Oh, because of all the statues around here?
Yeah.
Well, I think I did say he had snake hair.
Oh,
Yeah, last time.
alright. I forgot that. What's this counter you speak of, Kelnozz? You fought one of these creatures before?
A Medusa? Well,
Yeah.
simply fight with your eyes closed. Spin around in circles with your blades extended.
Alright, we need a better plan than this.
That was a really good plan.
Do a
No.
flip in the middle. That'll help.
It's an unstoppable attack. Surely you've all been trained in the ways of the unstoppable attack?
My friends who are afraid. Let Kelnozz go in with eyes closed, and I will follow. And two of us will deal with the problem. When it's safe, we'll invite you guys. If you're afraid.
I'm not afraid, but what's gonna stop you from turning to stone?
Being a creature of elements.
Oh yeah, does a water elemental have eyes?
All elementals are immune to paralyzed, petrified.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, yeah, just let the water guy take care of it.
Splish splosh, indeed.
Splish splash. But if there are ads, my powers are not very as damaging as yours.
Does anyone have a mirror?
Oh yeah, the old mirror attack. I don't think I do though. I mean, it might be some random thing, but
Oh, something just moved to the north. I saw something purple.
I think isn't a silvered mirror like a part of a kit, like a standard, like a priest pack maybe? No, probably not a priest pack, but I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Or it's like a magical ingredient or common type of thing. Let me see if it's in the book.
I thought I had one, but I have an entertainer's pack. I wonder what's in there.
I'd wonder if that has a mirror, so you can check your hair and disguises and stuff.
Comes with a backpack, bedroll, costume, candle, rations, water skin, disguise kit. Alas.
I don't know if it helps us at all, but Kelnozz, you might consider casting darkness.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking.
interesting.
But because we have dark vision, would
You need to have demon sight for magical darkness.
Yeah, the magical darkness beats dark vision.
Yep. I did roll a character like that in my brother's campaign. Basically, Driss Jordan does darkness in a big room, does demon sight, and just ruins the fight for everyone else in the party. It was amazing.
It's a pretty good way of actually evening a fight, like leveling a fight. I mean,
You can as long as you go in solo, yeah, you can murder a whole bunch of stuff.
You don't have to go solo. It levels things because it basically undoes advantage and disadvantage things, right? So if you have a whole bunch of pack tactics up against you, you can
that's
basically
true.
undo it. Right, yeah, if you have a specific advantage, it is specifically good too, but if everybody's blind and everybody can't see each other, then nobody has advantage, nobody has disadvantage, and it negates other advantages. Anyway, so you guys may or may not have a mirror, it sounds like.
Well, I'll do darkness.
Northwest. And look down this hallway a little.
All right, so you can see that this hallway quickly opens up, and from here you can see a really large stone, massive square column. But the room seems to open up a bit more than you can really see.
Well,
Which way should we go?
if there is a creature which turns into stone on like sight, maybe I should be the one peeking and looking around the corner.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
let me be first. I don't want anybody turning to stone.
But I'm wondering if maybe he's in the room to the other side where
Yeah, probably up
noted those
there.
statues earlier.
Well,
Like, be my guest if you wish to peek around corners. I merely want to protect.
let's check this place out, and then
Yep.
I'm sure we'll find him eventually here.
So I peek to see.
Remember to look away, fellows.
Okay, so you look in here and you see that this is a room with 4 massive square columns supporting the ceiling of this ancient hall. In the middle of the hall stands a 10-foot statue of a stern dwarf warrior with spiked balls instead of hands.
Like
Hey,
balls
they
instead of
could-
hands?
Take a step further.
Sorry, Barbs, did you say spiked balls instead of hands?
Yeah.
So I'm going to slowly continue, but peeking around these pillars. Maybe there's somebody hiding on the other side I can see.
Make a perception check.
I These rolls are too good.
You're pretty certain that there's nobody else in this room.
Okay.
But as you look around, the statue turns to look in your direction
Mm-hmm.
and says, "Who goes there?"
Ah, we are merely friends. Who goes here?
It seems to activate. Roll initiative.
What? Oh, damn, there was a password. Fuck.
Should have sold yourself.
Well.
Okay, is everyone rolled? Alright, so this stone statue takes a step towards you, obvious intent. Go ahead, Ashbark.
Well, yeah, it seems like this statue is not gonna let us live. Do I know... Ah. How tough are these? What is this? With moles instead of hand. Okay, well,
You
am
can make
going
an
to step
Arcana
in.
check if you wish.
Ooh, I do that efficiently. I'm not very wise in the arts of...
Yeah, you're not really sure what
So,
this thing is.
since I sort of brought this on us, I'm going to take a step here and, like, bash on it. Like, I'm gonna hit it. 26. I'm assuming it hit.
That's absolutely a hit.
15 damage. And the second slash. Ah!
Okay, so
Yeah.
your watery slam buffets this stone creature and does some a little damage, but you do seem to have some effect on it.
Summon. Okay, and that's it for me. Do I see, as I stepped further, do I see anything more up north, or that's basically?
No, sorry, I had. Yeah, this is the whole room that you guys can see.
Oh, okay. And that is it. I tell to the people like there is some statue here, which I activated.
Bryn, you hear the sound of stone grinding and Ashbark's plaintive cries there. Go ahead. Brian?
Alright, I will scurry across. How far is this? 10, 20, 30, 35? I guess I'll just go right here. And I'm going to do fire and arrow. Sharpshooter style.
Okay.
Advantage. Bow. Strike. 25. Ooh,
So-
as a bonus action, can I put the hunter's mark on him as well?
Mm-hmm.
I should have done that first. But
And that's a 20 with the -5?
that would be a 20 with the -5.
Well, 20 is a hit, so...
Sweet. For 11 plus 3 plus 10. What's that? 14, 24 damage. And you know, I'm going for that holy shit second attack. Same deal. 24 this time.
24 is a hit.
14 plus 16 plus 10, 26 damage.
Jesus.
50 in total. That's pretty good.
That was a really good turn.
Yeah. It's all about using that sharpshooter thing when they don't, like when I get to go before them, so that I can get that advantage.
Yeah.
Alright, well, your 2 arrows do significant damage to this stone creature. And do, like, actually pierce through the rock in some places to make huge cracks where the arrows stick through. And so this creature is already starting to look quite unstable.
Got him.
Kelnozz, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna move next to Grage. Give him a high five. And a slap on the ass, and then dash action to get next to Mr. Spiky Ball Hands. Is that legal? Yeah. And that's it for me.
Okay. Yaka's out.
10, 20, 30. I can't see anything from there. He can't get there either. That's fine. That's it for me.
Okay, Grage is out.
Do a little jog there. I run, I do a sliding slap on Kelnozz's ass as I do underneath.
You got lethal hands, be careful. 22
I know.
hit.
Yeah, that can like stun me.
Should I roll damage on Kelnozz there? I mean, it was pretty.
That's up to you.
I think I
22 would hit
should.
Kelnozz, yeah.
Well, I did that in thinking for the creatures, so we'll do the
Okay.
second one here. Let's see. I'll do a disadvantage because I mean, I don't want to kill him, right? So
Well, you can do non-lethal damage with the ass slap.
how do you do non-lethal?
You just declare it.
Okay. Minorly lethal.
Crit.
Oh, nice. I don't know how you're gonna calculate this one. Definitely hit that hard.
My God.
Anyway, back to the golem thing. No.
I'm glad you prioritized your attacks there.
There we go.
Oh.
Nice. Alright.
Let him make a Kelnozz and I'm done.
Alright, so Grage slides up, gives Kelnozz a nice meaty slap on the butt cheek, and springs up, double punch on this, or I guess, double punch on this statue, and all these like spiderweb cracks spread out from underneath your fists. It's gonna get a turn. It is going to do, I guess, one attack on the dwarf and one attack on the drow. Oh, I guess it's gonna attack the water elemental after this. But 19 does not hit Grage, I believe.
Does not.
It's not.
Wow, your AC is crazy.
Yeah.
Is it the Dex modifier or whatever? Because you're like not wearing armor?
Yes.
damn.
I'm 20 AC.
Crazy.
Okay, and this slam is going on Ashbark.
Ooh,
21.
I shimmer because of my cloak,
Oh,
so
yeah,
he has
damn you.
kind of like.
Alright, there you go. Take 19 bludgeoning damage.
19 bludgeoning damage, okay.
Alright, and it is Tharhun's turn.
Alrighty, I'll go here and shoot him good. Click. Oh, that's not so good.
A 7, unfortunately, does not hit it.
Oh. Well,
Dude, you gotta hang out closer to the front.
yeah, I really do.
Alright, well, unfortunately, your arrows don't manage to hit this stone statue. Ashbark, you're up again?
I'm so angry. He touched me, so I'm just going to like slam him for 11 damage, and I slam him again. 17?
17 hits.
Ooh, for 15 more damage.
Alright, so as you slam him the first time, large chunks break and are dislodged, and at the second one, this stone statue basically crumbles into large pieces, into like its different arms, legs, and torso.
That's what you deserve for hitting me.
Alright, the stone statue is now boulders, and the room stands empty. Where do you guys go from here?
Can we go check out this big stone door?
This is
Doors?
just a plain stone wall.
Oh,
Planes.
Yeah, this is a place where I've modified the map a little bit. So Although it does obviously look different, it is just more
I
of the
search
same.
for secret doors.
For how long do you seek for secret doors?
At least 12 hours.
Ooh, Ashbark turns into a halfling.
Okay. Well, it
Would
seems to be a dead end.
Yes.
Would this be a safe spot to maybe have a short rest, perhaps?
Well, maybe. Well, I'm off down for a short rest, but we are resting right next to a potential Medusa.
But we've got one entrance where we could defend it. We could have somebody watching, and
Yeah, I don't actually need a rest, so I can absolutely keep watch.
I think Kelnozz needs hit dice. I need to. I would really like to use Arcane Recovery, and I just looked it up, and I don't know if this is how you're running things, Bob, but it looks like a short rest you can reattune to a new item.
Yep. Yeah, that's just the normal rules. Yeah.
So I have a dagger of blind sight that I would really like to reattune to, so that I can target things that I can't see with spells that require sight.
We
So if we don't mind doing that, it looks like Kelnozz probably needs some hit dice.
Just double check the rules on that. I don't know. Blind sight and casting with spells, like.
All right, I didn't check that.
Yeah, because blind sight, it lets you know that where creatures are without seeing them, but it doesn't necessarily let you see them. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a filter, like IR, or
It's
infrared,
fair.
right? Like, so it is really for melee attacks, that kind of thing.
It's fair.
But if you double check the
Guard.
blind sight rules and I'm wrong, then let me know.
It says creatures with blind sight are an exception because they can see creatures within a certain radius. So, all right, I'm gonna find better example, but it looks like it might consider you as just being able to see them.
Monster with blind sight can perceive its surrounding without relying on sight. Creature without eyes, such as Grimlocks. Here, I'll just copy it.
I don't know who Jeremy Crawford is, but I like his Twitter feed.
Alright, fair enough. I don't care enough. That is pretty specific, so as long as it's within your blind sight radius, then fine.
You're getting your rules from a guy tweeting about them?
No, it's like the main dude, like...
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he does the sage advice stuff, so...
So he's a reputable source.
He's a reputable source.
The guy underneath him looks like he could be related to Kevin Nyberg. Lost cousin, perhaps.
Which guy?
In the reply section, Stephen Justice Meek.
I don't see that one.
Well,
Oh, I see him.
it's like Nyberg cousin with a beard or something.
Oh, look at this dude.
Alright, so if you guys try to do a
Yeah,
short rest,
I was saying.
then it's possible, but I'll be rolling for random encounters, basically.
How bad do we need a short rest? My health is full.
Oh, Kelnozz looks
fine,
like he's at half health.
Yeah, I'm hurt a bit, but I can always. I mean,
Maybe we can.
I think it makes
lose
sense to
more
rest
health.
before a big boss fight. Like,
Yeah, but we can maybe lose more health by triggering an encounter while the short rest.
All right, if you guys don't want to do it, that's fine.
No, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you guys really need short rest, we'll keep guard. We'll stay on our toes. But
Yeah, we might as well give it a try.
Well,
What's the
okay.
worst that could happen?
Well, Bob will roll the dice and see.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do something awesome. Let's see if I have it. Oh man, I think I totally have it somewhere here.
Sounds like a trick. Don't do it.
The trick. Get an axe. Yep. I think I want to do this.
I could heal us a little bit if you
Although,
do.
although, why would I cast a spell in order to regain? I guess I regain
Spells.
more than one spell. I think I regain more than one spell slot by doing this actually, because it's divided by my level.
So you guys are doing your short rest.
Yeah, we'll just do it. I'm not going to do a trick. Not this time.
Just about that, Bob, because now at these levels I can be in Wild Shape for a long time. I'm wondering, when did they transform? Meaning, can I stay protected in this form while I rest, or has it been like?
As far as I remember,
Yeah.
you can wild shape for like, I'm gonna say like half of your level. Is that not the case?
Yeah, 6 hours. Yeah.
It has not been 6 hours since you've turned into a water elemental, so you can certainly.
So I'm gonna short rest as a water element.
Yeah.
Just in.
That's fine. I'd say like it's kind of hard to say, but I'd probably say it's been at least an hour and a bit since you've been in here. So if you want to like round up to 3 hours at the end of the short rest, I think that might be fair. It's pretty arbitrary, to be honest.
And yeah. So yeah, I'll short rest in this form. I'll get like health.
So yeah, if you use a hit dice, everyone you get an extra 1d6. I'm singing everyone a song of health. So I will be rolling some hit dice here. Ooh. Whoa. 18, 23.
Okay, so the hour passes without anyone
7,
disturbing your rest.
Awesome.
26.
How do I roll for elemental? What hit dice? How much health I get?
Just gonna get some water. Be right back.
Oh,
What's an elemental hit die?
Do you have the stat in front of you?
Yeah, I have the open the.
BRB.
So like the HP will say, it'll say an average HP, but then it'll say a dice.
Oh no.
It'll be like,
Yeah, it says 12d10 plus 48. It's
so your
arbitrary.
your HP is your hit dice are d10s.
Okay, so 10. Roll. And how much do I get from your song, Kelnozz?
if you roll on a hit dice, you get an extra 1d4. No, sorry. You get an extra 1. Where is it? 1d8.
1d8. So
Ah,
I get.
fuck. 1d6. Fuck. Whatever.
Oh, well, I'm very happy to roll this. Can I, Bob? I rolled a 1 on a d8.
Did you roll the wrong dice?
Yes.
Well, yeah, if you roll the wrong die, then yeah, re-roll it.
I definitely rolled the wrong die. Well,
There you go. Now we're talking.
I doubled my score from 1 to 2.
Hell yeah. So I'm all healed up.
We're joining.
Ready for battle.
Back.
I believe we're ready, correct?
I'm good to go.
Got held short rest.
All right, so Looks like Ashbark is on a mission.
Well, I'm just here just to motivate people to get their pants on and mosey on.
All right. Well, as you guys explore this hallway, you see that it does lead to another set of steel double doors. Again, different than the other doors in the temple that have all been stone slab.
Boss doors.
Doors, glass door.
Are they? Is it locked?
Do you give it a little bit of a test?
Yeah. I'll walk over.
It does not seem to be locked.
Are you ready, friends?
Well, let me open the door first
Oh, okay. Good call.
because of like the reason.
Because of not becoming.
Everybody, get in position.
Prep the kill box.
Okay.
Over on the other side here.
So, Ashbark, make a perception check.
I shall do. I proceed.
There's an like offensive, like noxious kind of smell around this door.
This door is trapped. It seems. Maybe I smell a noxious smell. Can I don't know if I'm very good at it, but can I investigate obvious traps on this door? Just any triggering mechanisms.
Sure, you can do perception if that's better for you, but investigate is fine as well.
Yeah, perception. I have a bigger bone.
You take a pretty close look at this door. You're fairly certain that there aren't any traps on it.
Oh.
Ah. I open the door. Or try to open the door.
Okay, you open the door.
Ooh.
Okay, this cavern has formations of flowstones, stalagmites, and stalactites everywhere. A stone building is anchored in the north wall, and a stone door stands in a masonry wall to the south. That's the one you guys are coming out of. A natural gap in the cavern wall to the east reveals a chasm beyond. Numerous lifelike statues have been arranged among the rock formations. The statues depict creatures in poses suggesting shock, fear, or agony.
Well, I tell my friend. It seems all clear, but there is a door at the very end of this room. Maybe I'll see if it's safe to step in as I step in. Does something happen?
The smell intensifies.
Hmm.
Make a perception check.
Ooh.
Alright, you see nesting, or like kind of hanging from the ceiling, is this very large, leathery pair of wings, and peeking out from it are two vibrantly blue eyes that stare with you like a kind of like blue flame. You can make a religion check if you wish.
Ooh. And I'm not smart.
So you're really not sure what this creature is.
Yes, but I don't know, maybe, I mean, definitely it's not the Medusa, because I don't think I heard Medusas have wings. But maybe I'm wrong.
And as you look at it, it spreads out its wings and screeches out.
It's the bird monster.
Does anyone know Abyssal?
I don't think so. Let me check.
Those who don't just hear these sound of vicious snarling that sounds like a mixture of snarls and snaps. And we can all roll initiative.
Ooh.
Okay, I was about to ask, does the creature seem aggressive? Ooh, there go my rolls.
Oh, Tharhun, it's your moment to shine.
Ooh, the crit.
Okay, so as long as everyone is rolled, then I don't see Bryn here.
Oh, I didn't have my character selected.
Oh, what was your roll?
20. No, it doesn't. It didn't roll when I didn't have my. It just came up with the error message.
Okay, Bryn, well, you can see that Ashbark has walked into this room, and you hear this, guttural noise in your head from and beyond the room, and a huge, screech from with your physical ears. What to do?
That sounds kind of scary. And I wouldn't know from the sound of it whether this is like a Medusa or some other creature because I haven't seen it, right?
You haven't seen it. You can make a nature check or nature check or a religion check if you wish.
Really bad at both of those.
And I'll give you advantage on this.
Oh, big 9.
But you're too busy soiling yourself.
Soily.
So no, you don't. You're not. Nothing kind of comes to mind here on this. It just sounds like a monstrous noise.
Okay. I will. I guess I'll move forward. 10. 20. 25, and I'll enter the room. Can I kind of, from my peripheral vision, get a feel for whether this is the Medusa creature or something else?
So as you come in and see it, this looks like a large bird-like creature standing up basically kind of like a humanoid, but it has long, muscled, clawed hands. You have seen a creature like this in the past.
Oh!
The demon Vrock.
Didn't we try to fight it a long fucking time ago?
Well, not
and we
this
made
time.
oh, it was a different one?
Yeah.
Didn't we make a mirror image of a dragon?
I don't remember, to be honest. I do think it got away, but this one is different.
Alright, I'm going to use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark over to him. And I'm going to sharpshoot him.
Yeah.
Sharpshoot the shit out of him. Ooh, so that would be a
16.
21 minus 5 is 16.
16 hits.
Oh! 8. And you said he doesn't count as humanoid though. He's
Certainly not.
That's just how you described him.
Yeah, it's humanoid.
So 23 damage. And you know what's happening next. Getting that literal extra attack. Same deal, gonna sharpshoot him.
Okay. Alright, well that's a hit.
22. 7 plus 6 plus 10. Was that 23 again.
23.
46 in total.
Oof.
Oof.
46.
Alright, so these 2 arrows do manage to find the Vrock, and he is significantly wounded by these 2 arrows. Just cries out in pain.
Hmm.
And you hear more guttural snapping and growling noises in your head as it says something to you guys. You have no idea. Tharhun?
Alright, I come around the corner here. Make it to about there. This guy's pretty deadly looking, so I think I will bonus my action my way over there. Teleport over here.
Oof.
That's the one.
And then start laying into him with my greatsword.
So just before you go too far here, as you teleport in, the noxious smell is overwhelming here, and within 15 feet of this creature, there's poisonous spores that float in the air. So you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's inconvenient. +2.
Alright, you start coughing and feel the spores kind of go into you and feel an immediate sickness. So you are poisoned, which means you have disadvantage on your attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh, disadvantage on attack rolls? Boo. Wait a sec. I want to see if I'm invulnerable to that for some reason.
You are, somehow.
Please? Please? I have some sort of, like, divine health. Come on, do something for me. Ah, it's immune to disease? This isn't a disease.
Is it a toxin?
No, it's a poison status.
Is it a venom?
No, stop. I'll just take my disadvantage. Damn it.
You don't want to reignite the venom toxin debate?
No.
Okay.
No. Alright, disadvantage. I choke, but I hold my blade aloft and strike true.
Well, 22 hits. Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. And I think I'll hit him with a little of the old smite power.
Yeah.
Smite him good. Oh,
Because this thing's a... Is it a fiend?
I don't think so. I think it's an aberration. Does this work? No,
No,
fiend or undead.
It is a fiend.
Oh, it is a fiend. Sweet.
Mhm.
Okay. Roll 3d8. Blam. Okay, extra 8 on there. It's 28 damage.
Alright, so as this copper lightning smashes and snaps out at it, it screams in pain some more. It does look very injured at this point.
That was just one
it starts
attack.
to look desperate.
Desperate, eh? Well, I'm emboldened by this desperation. Oh, roll both of those
Oh
dice.
my goodness.
Oh man, I got exactly the same roll. Alright, well, 17.
Wow.
17? No smite or anything?
Maybe I should. Yeah, it gets extra damage, right? Yeah. This is exactly the time to do this. Kablam!
Well, damn it. Wow.
29.
12
So Brian, how
damage.
many damage did you do on your turn, Ryan?
40.
And then Scott comes in and does like another 40 or 50.
28 plus 29. Yes, like
Although
almost.
Scott had to use 2 things.
Yeah, that's true.
resources.
Yeah.
Ryan just
Yeah.
did it.
That's just regular attack. This is my like ultimate smite attack, and it's a fiend. Oh man, like I was born to kill this thing.
Still,
So your
but between the
second-
two of you,
Your second attack does manage to skewer this demon,
Oh my god.
and it just falls to the ground before it can even do anything.
Bloop.
And the spores start to slowly disperse in the air since they're no longer being their originator is left.
Am I poisoned still?
Yeah, basically you have to do it. You can do a saving throw at the end of each of your turns, so it's only a matter of time until you fight it off.
Okay. I do that. Constitution. Oh, Constitution. Come on. All right, there we go. That's gotta be good enough.
3 turns.
So take 10 poison damage for the 2 turns that you failed.
All right.
5 each, in case that makes a difference. And then the 15, yes, you do manage to shake off the poison.
That thing was awful. Good thing it's dead now. All right.
Okay. You killed the good.
Maybe the leader is behind this door. Let's prepare a
open-
kill box. Yes, you can. Well, hold on. Wait for everyone to get here. We have
Of course.
to form,
only 2 of us got into the room.
form the kill box. Make sure you avert your eyes. Everyone except the water elemental.
I have
What
no
a-
eye.
Well, and you're immune.
No,
Oh, yeah.
he's not
We
immune.
buff.
I
water
got my
elemental and everything.
vaccine.
Against poison?
Against petrification.
Yeah.
Give the water elemental some bardic inspiration and other buffs.
Yeah. I'll take all the buffs.
That's a good idea.
Since he's doing it alone, and we're
Yeah, there might be nothing behind this door.
taking that chance.
I feel like it's a boss man.
In this tiny room behind this door. Okay. Well, when everybody's ready, I'm going to open this door.
Kick it, punch it, flip it.
I slash it.
Go through the keyhole.
Yeah, this is the door locked.
And this door is another stone slab door.
Stone. I push it open.
All right, you push it open. This sumptuously appointed chamber features tapestries of gold and brown, a huge bed covered in pillows and fine mahogany furniture with crimson cushions, and a lovely art objects including sculptures, busts, and urns. An arrow slit faces towards a chasm to the east.
Go through the arrow slit.
Okay. I walk in, hoping not to trigger trap. I just step in, right here, just in this door.
Nothing seems to happen.
Okay. This is empty. There's nothing. I signal to my fellow adventurers. There's nobody here. I move slightly closer. Nothing. Okay.
I
How would
go
this be?
full Sherlock Holmes on the room.
Yep.
28 investigation.
All right, so you guys find in the urns there are 1,100 silver pieces and 130 platinum pieces.
Oh.
There's a tapestry of flying dragon that looks to be worth about 400 gold pieces. A carved lyre worth 250 gold pieces.
Ooh, can I take that one?
A embroidered silk robe worth 80 gold pieces. And when you guys open up this chest, you find that inside is a immovable rod.
Oh.
Oh, what's that?
Is it movable?
We had that before. I remember that one.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I showed it to everyone, but
Yeah, you can like stick it in a spot and it just like doesn't move.
That's very useful.
So who's
Can I
gonna
grab the
take-
lyre? The carving of a lyre?
Who wants the rod? I assume you have to attune to it.
Nope.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think so. Usually it would. Yeah, I just copy paste the rules, so it should say if it did.
Cool. All the same. Who wants to hold on to the rod?
I'll take the rod if nobody wants.
Eikooc always wants magical items. It's just how much you're gonna fight me for it.
Oh well, I'm not gonna really fight you. I mean, it's a pretty nice rod.
It's good for holding doors open.
What's the math on that gold haul we just took in? Is anyone tabulating that?
We picked up 130 platinum. We have 6 guys, so each of us gets like 21.6 platinum, whatever it is. And I think we got 400 gold pieces in total. So that's, I think.
Well, it was the dragon tapestry thing that was worth 400, I think.
Okay. But we also got some gold, some cash as well.
1,100 silver pieces.
1,100 silver. Okay. So 1,100 divided by 6. 11 divided by 6 is 183.3 silver pieces. So 21 platinum, 183 silver, and the item which is worth 400, which Kelnozz possesses.
Yoink.
So yeah.
Decent haul, but where's the boss? Maybe he saw us coming through the arrow slit when I was levitating along the wall. We could always search the basement for the source
Yes.
of magic disruption.
Yeah, the gnome
Maybe
said
he's
if he
there.
wasn't here, he would be downstairs.
Yeah.
However, isn't the second in command south of where we entered here? We could go
Yeah,
destroy
which-
the second in command while we're here.
Oh, true.
Yeah, do that because
Back to where we started.
Yeah.
We're close to a full clear here. Have we ever done that?
No, I don't think so. Usually we get like mega sidetracked. So this from down here, right? Like south of the.
Yeah, south of.
Here.
I think it's like, yeah, down over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was guys in this room as well.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah, right. You went in.
yeah.
You talked your way out of that one though, so it's fine.
Sure did.
Nothing to see
Well,
here.
I'm not
I
gonna
saw
open
that,
these
though.
doors because I don't think I can wiggle my way out like Bryn did.
Make our way back over here.
Yeah. Does your bear last forever?
He lasts for a whole day, and then the next day I could pull out 3 more animals out of the sack. It's
Oh my god.
kind of amazing. Like, if I happen to roll 3 bears, then I get 3 bears for a day. Like, there's some cool
good.
animals in there. There's like lions and
Have to
It's
go
really
real
good.
quick.
Do that in the bathroom.
No
Yeah,
animal is as
We'll keep
cool as
making
the
there.
noble wolves. I only appreciate the wolves and other animals. I actually love them. What a... Bears are cool. Come here, bear. I give the bear a little bit of my arm to drink. Great.
You don't
I
see
think
that every day.
bears. I think bears like the best one I can get.
Yeah, like bears. All animals are sweet because they might pose at least one distraction, one turn of enemies hitting something other than you.
That bear's like killed like 2 guys,
Oh yeah,
taken
right.
some hits. He's done pretty well.
Good bear. I like that bear. Do you have a name for the bear?
Nope. He only lasts 24 hours, so I refuse to name him. Can't get attached, you know?
I understand.
Especially given what I did to the Mastiff, sent him down the stairs into his death.
Maybe he's loved right now like he never was before. Maybe he found his true home.
Yeah, I could be getting lots of pets down there.
Yeah.
Can you tell when he dies?
I don't think so, no. They're just like animals that obey my command. Like, they're friendly to me, and I can command them, but they're really just animals.
So they're real animals. When I summon wolves, they're fake creatures. They're not really wolves.
These are also magical. Like, they're not real animals, but they act like real animals.
Yeah.
Is Ryan back from peeing
Yep.
yet? Alright,
Yep.
so as you guys were making your way towards this part of the dungeon, how stealthy were y'all being?
Well,
Given the question,
we weren't that we weren't that stealthy. Let's be honest, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
kind of trotted right past everything.
Okay, so you guys are going to have a random encounter as you try and go through this room.
Mm.
So, place yourself in a rough marching order.
As we're going up. I try to be at front because I'm still expecting Medusa.
And I am never in front.
Just to
Oh,
be
where's the
clear,
front?
Ashbark, you're not immune to the Medusa.
But wait, it says
You
here
can see
that
things like if, right?
Yeah, you have true sight, right? Or what was it called? There was a.
But
His card shows that he's immune to petrification, though, like
Yeah.
specifically.
Oh.
It's not the eyes; it's just
Well, in that case, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
yeah.
Adam.
Curse you, Radish.
Slush.
Just kidding. It's fair enough. I wasn't sure. So. Okay, so as you guys are moving through the temple here towards the area, as you guys are kind of like funneling through into this room where there's a strange looking statue, two groups basically round the corner on each other, and you see a strange looking man. He's definitely a humanoid, but he doesn't look like a normal person. He looks like, well, how racist of me, but he's very
Wow.
earthy skin with like rocks and pebbles that seem to be growing out of his skin in patches, and he's walking with some level of purpose with a guard, and behind them is another lumbering stone giant. And he is kind of in the middle of talking to this guard about someone destroyed my other statue, when the two groups round on each other. So, everyone roll initiative.
Talk this through.
Oh, so I guess you can talk if you want to.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we can say. We did destroy the statue, and there's an elemental in front of them. I don't know if they're willing to talk.
Everyone knows where that talking would end up.
Yeah.
It's true.
We did manage to avoid some combat with talking a few times in this.
Roll so terribly. All right. That didn't seem to work. Did
Get in there, Grage.
Yes, it did. Okay.
Slap some ass.
Get in front of me.
I meant slap their ass.
You good, Bob? Ready for some slapping?
I'm ready.
Okay. So I think this guy here, he's the one that rolled 18 initiative, right? Yeah. Okay. So I gotta slap that up. Oh. Definitely did not slap that ass.
No. You're on the wrong side for that. 24. You do hit
That's
him.
why I missed. That's why I missed. Alright, since this guy goes first and our tank Bryn goes last, we shall attempt to stunningly strike this
Boom.
Black Earth Guard.
Oof. Gosh.
We got
Alright. Alright, so you managed to give him a really solid punch right in below his nose, and he staggers back, stunned.
That move is so good.
Yeah.
It can be. Crowd control. Okay, and then I shall finish with my bonus action of a hit.
Alright, 19 on that guy is a hit.
Okay.
So few things are immune to being stunned as well. It's ridiculous.
Done and done.
Okay, Kelnozz, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna use this spell I don't use that often. I'm casting Bane on these 3 dudes. And they have to do a charisma saving throw.
Alright. The man with rock-like skin sees you and traces a quick incantation, and your Bane is counterspelled.
Ooh.
Piece of shit. Who's next on our team? Ashbark? Ashbark, I give you inspiration.
James.
Splish splosh, my brother.
Okay. Thank you.
And
Right.
I will stand behind Grage menacingly.
Kelnozz, I appreciate you using his reaction for me.
Yeah, now you can throw down some heavy magic. I was just gonna bait him a bit. That's it.
I think I deserve some of that, thanks, but... Alright, did I skip by someone on purpose? Okay, he's a soul guard. Yes, so sorry, at the end of his turn, let's see... He's stunned until the end of your next turn. Alright, so he doesn't get a save, that's fine. Next up is Ashbark.
Not to block the path, open the door for damage dealing characters, I shall slush my way into here, but now because I'm here, these guys have a disadvantage on being attacked. I
Yes.
will actually slush my way over here to this guy, just to make room, and I don't want like But he also has a disadvantage on attacking if I'm here. Is that what we said, or how does it work?
So yeah, I think if anyone's inside your watery form, then attacks against them would get disadvantage.
But does he cause attacks with disadvantage? Does he make them with?
Do they attack
Well,
with disadvantage?
yeah.
I'd say yes. Just disadvantage all around.
All around. Fuck. Okay, that's not good for anyone. Well, no, I will not give Tharhun disadvantage. So I'm going to send over here and be on top of this person. What happens if I attack him inside of me? Do we make disadvantages as well?
No, because your monster attacks are meant for that.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to I'm actually going to attack this guy twice. The one which is like closest to our So I'm going to slam him. 21. I assume it hits.
21 is a hit on the giant, on the
Oh
statue?
no. Oh yeah, on this small guy, yeah.
Oh, on this guy.
Oh yeah, so I want to just kind of weaken this guy so Tharhun can come and finish him. While being on
20 definitely hits.
Top of for 17 damage. And I slam him again. 18.
18 is a hit.
For 16 more damage.
That's good damage.
It's not 40, but
Oh,
it's okay.
yeah.
Day, Rados. You can dream.
And then I'm done this turn. I'm going to be over here, and yep.
Alright, so let me just do a quick thing here on the first one. The second one. Okay, so he kind of grits his teeth as your watery form bashes into him, and although he does seem battered by your attacks, he's seems to be kind of toughening through some of them as well. Okay, Tharhun is out.
Okay, I'll run up to him. And I think I'm going to attempt my -5 attack on this guy.
The big mega cleave.
And I realize what I could do is actually put it into this formula. Attack. I'm just gonna see if this even works. So -5. And I'll click it and see how this goes. Well, I mean that's probably a hit, but is it -5? Yeah, it is. That's the -5 is
It doesn't matter
there.
when you get a crit.
But I think it works.
Oh, so you're in terms of your
Yeah.
equation, yes, I don't know.
But you also got a critical hit on your -5 attack. This is going to be mega damage.
Yep. I am going
Smite
to smite as well because that's really good.
Yep.
But first, let's just do the regular damage. Kablam!
Jesus Christ.
That 6 contains a 1, so it'll become a 1. Goddamn. But whatever. I'm more than happy with this obscene damage.
So
And then
17 plus.
So that's 29 plus another 10 because you did your -5. So
Oh,
39.
yeah.
Oof.
And then
Plus the smite.
plus the double
The
duty
double
smite.
smite.
Double smite. So it's 4d8.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Tharhun is broken.
65.
65 big ones.
55.
With
It was
one
just
attack.
one. A single hit.
Wow.
Ridiculous.
So
That is
this
amazing.
guy has 1 HP left,
No!
My God.
and
He doesn't
he
have to be
just
dead.
basically is like trembling and shaking to his knees, basically, and his hands go up, and he says, "Stop! Stop! Don't kill me!"
This is the golem saying this?
No, this is
No, yeah.
the mage, essentially.
Don't kill him. So,
Don't kill you. Just like you ask us for mercy when you destroyed an entire town of innocent villagers? You and your cult?
He looks very uncomfortable and says, "That was Marlos. I had no command in that. I didn't want to do it. I just wanted to soil myself and get all the power."
What power is this you speak of?
The power of Earth. Through Ogremark. He gave Marlos Iron Fang. The adamantium war pick that he uses.
Ooh, Iron Fang.
If I am as devoted, then perhaps I will be given an elemental weapon.
Oh, was it made by the Forge Lady? Do you know who crafted
Zarva?
Iron Fang?
No,
Sarva, yeah.
no, this item exceeds even her abilities. Marlo says it came from Ogremark himself, and that if we obey him, such power and weapons will be given to us as well. In truth, I seek to overthrow Marlos. If you let me live, then I promise this cult will bother the temple, the town no more.
And what of Enrail? I thought he was in charge of this cult.
That is Marlos' last name.
Ah.
Marlos Ernrail. He's an Earth Prophet. And a Medusa.
Pretty strange to follow the commands of an evil creature such as that.
He's a very charismatic leader. And his abilities to turn people into stone. Obviously a gift from Ogremark.
Well,
What? Oh, go ahead.
sorry, well, you go ahead if you have a
I
question.
was just gonna say, what direction would you take the cult?
Well, I would seek to attain more power for myself and use the cult to further that aim. And once I've mastered the power of Earth, then I shall begin my power ascension in the power of water. I'm something of a mud sorcerer, you see. Why are you laughing?
No, very impressive. Hmm.
I don't know if Tharhun, you can let this guy live. Like, he
That doesn't-
just more power from. As soon as he said, "I'm gonna gather more power for myself," I'm like, "Oh well."
That's not a very altruistic goal.
What would Ragnar say?
Yeah, what would Magnar say? Well, since he has begged for mercy, perhaps we can give him one chance to redeem himself. We are about to go find this leader, Medusa of yours, in order to end his control and his reign of terror. If you help us defeat him, then perhaps you will redeem yourself in some small way.
He says, what would you have of me?
Well, I'm thinking you form more or less the front line of the attack.
He
Showing
How
bravery
are
in
you
combat
going
is
He-
one great way to redeem yourself.
How are you
Right.
going to overthrow this creature?
he coughs and there's like blood coming out of his mouth. And he says, I will not be in any shape to overthrow him unless you heal me.
No, how were you planning to overthrow him?
Oh. When I was given a gift, that is when I planned to strike. And I've been biding my time as well, waiting for the perfect moment.
What gift and what value does it have?
I know not. I wish for something as powerful as Iron Fang. Or perhaps more, if I am able to prove myself to Ogremark.
Does Overmark ever appear in this place? Through a portal? Shall we say?
He nods to the statue and says, in this place, only there. But down below, Marlos is able to open a portal. That's where he's been making those damn orbs as well.
Oh, the storm orbs?
That's right. Blasted things, not worth the trouble. Especially involving ourselves with those other cults.
What, the orcs?
What?
No, he's talking about the Sky Temple and what was the other cult besides this one?
Sure, you
The
said
air
orcs.
diggers?
Air diggers.
Air diggers. Which cult are these that you speak of?
The burning eyes. The howling hatred.
Oh, that's the orcs.
No, the hatred one is the air guys. I'm pretty sure, right? So the burning eyes, we have to. Where do they worship? Do you know?
Must be the fire guys?
He says, only that they are to the south. Far to the south. And you guys can make insight checks if you wish. See if he's holding back or anything.
Let's do that.
Insight.
Ooh.
Ooh,
We're not good.
big whiff.
Oh, there we go.
He's clearly talking about orcs.
No, I don't know if I trust this.
Okay, so let's see.
In league with the orcs.
Oh,
That's what
23
he
is a
said
pretty high
before I
roll.
destroyed him.
Alright, so he says, all I know is that they're far to the south. And despite a very steady and piercing gaze from Grage and Eikooc, you do get the sense that he's bearing all to you here.
Excellent. I say we put him out of his misery.
Yes, he's not truthful to us. So he's not useful to us.
If you do
How do we
that,
trust him that he'll help us?
you'll be giving up all that I could give you.
Be specific.
Such as?
There's many. There's much gold and perhaps some spells.
I'm not sure we should help cultists all of a sudden.
Yes,
We're
this
killing
is.
cultists. They're evil.
He is trying to buy his way out of an honorable death instead of seeking to redeem himself. And well, most likely yes, but yeah, I'm afraid your judgment is death. Ah!
All right, go ahead. All right, he's slain.
We got a lot of info from him, so that's a win.
True. I was really hoping for that cannon fodder line, though, for our next battle.
Oh well.
All right, so the statue is going to try to, in a kind of a confused way, try to attack the water elemental around it.
With a disadvantage, I believe. Oh man, no.
17 might even hit, so take 19 bludgeoning damage. And it does hit, right?
Yeah, of course. I have
okay.
AC 14.
Okay, so the second one is going to be not at disadvantage,
Exactly.
or not a disadvantage rather.
Yeah.
So okay, so 18. So take another 19 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Slosh.
All right, Eikooc, you're up.
Okay. I will go over here, prepare there. I'm going to. What's going on with this guy right now? What's his effect?
He's still stunned. He's the longest stun in the world, but it's not going to make a difference.
I haven't had a second turn yet.
I know.
It's not
I
that
said he
long.
was still stunned. Well, we've been talking a lot. But
All right, I guess I'll
it
throw
won't
a.
make a difference, so it doesn't matter. He's still stunned.
I'll throw a firebolt at him.
Okay. Good. Oh, there you go.
How are you doing this?
Oh my god.
How many crits this game?
That's insane.
So he just takes a face full of firebolt.
Has Bob had an attack in like this session?
Yeah, I just did like 30
Oh, yeah,
damage
that's
to
true.
Radosh.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, that big statue's pretty mean.
Yeah. But
I
it's
just spent some time looking up Roll20's random number generator, and they have like impressive like hardware and software behind their random numbers. So it's supposedly as random as they can make it.
It's legit.
Yep. All right, that's my turn.
All right, Bryn, you're up.
All right.
Worst roll.
Didn't go first. Got to go dead last this time.
Nice.
What's still alive? We got the stone golem.
This stone golem is encased in watery ashbark right now.
I take aim
Okay, so disadvantage.
with disadvantage. And fire an arrow. 14.
14. The arrow is sloshed away harmlessly by Ashbark.
But not this time.
Oof,
Haha!
correct.
I'm with 13. Ooh, I forgot to do the hunter's mark, but
You can do that. It doesn't matter.
bam. Extra 3 damage.
Okay.
Much different than 46.
All right, Grage, you're up.
Okay. Stand on you. So this is at disadvantage because there's a whole sloshy slosh thing going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, disadvantage. And take an unarmed strike at Ryan's old microphone. No. Looks like I missed. 29, fuck.
You missed the old microphone? I should plug
Yeah.
it back in.
No, I missed hitting it. Are you gonna send that to Kevin? Because I think you should.
For sacrificial purposes.
He can do what he wants with it. It's up to him.
Make sure it's properly disposed of.
19.
19 is a hit.
And how's this guy looking anyway? Is
He does have some damage, and your attacks did like a little bit of a crack, but he seems otherwise pretty functional.
It's his turn. 2 people ahead. Okay. Alright. I'll just hit him again. I don't think we need to stun him. Tharhun and 14 is a miss.
14 is a miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, might take a sip of water. I'm done.
Alright, Kelnozz, you're up.
You know what? I'm gonna hit him with the old vicious mockery for the disadvantage purposes. Wisdom saving throw DC 17.
Okay, so it is going to have advantage on this one due to some magical resistance,
Ah,
and seems stone cold faced to your mockery.
damn it. Okay, that's it for me.
Okay, Ashbark, you're up.
Okay, I will seeing that it's not helping anyone that I'm around him. I'll move out. So I'll move where's the egg? I'll move next to him. So now he can strike normally, and I will strike him twice. 17.
17 is a hit.
12 damage. I strike one more time. Slosh. 24. These rolls, something is broken tonight. For another 8, so 20 in total. And that's it. After washing.
Alright, Tharhun, you're up.
I'll step forward and start attacking with greatsword. Don't know if I want to do -5 against this guy because he's probably. What the heck? Let's try it.
17 hit, so
That's true.
So 24.
Alright.
Or no, that's Radish's slam.
yeah, that's
There. Ooh. That's unlikely to work.
13 minus 5 is an 8. Yes, your sword swings wildly.
Well, I put the minus into it already, but
I'm
I
sorry,
assume
okay.
the 13 is still bad.
13 is still, yeah, a miss.
Yeah. So I'm gonna not do that this time. And yeah, that's good. I needed to not do that.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see. Can't reroll that. Can't reroll that. So 17.
Okay, with your second attack, you scrape by and do some damage on this statue. All right, on its turn,
Okay.
it's going to make slam attack on the water elemental once.
my cloth genre. 17 hits if oh no, disadvantage, sorry. Okay, I got hit.
Okay, so take 19 bludgeoning damage. And he's going to spin around and try to hit the dwarf. This next one 16 is a miss. Okay, Firebolt's that. Okay, Kevin.
I'm going to try another critical hit firebolt because that seems to be going well. Ooh, not so well.
13, unfortunately. The firebolt just hits the wall.
Fortunately, that's all I could do.
Okay, Bryn, you're up.
All right, here comes the good old-fashioned ass blasting. Not disadvantage anymore. Right? Because
That's correct, yeah.
backed off a little. 27.
Miss?
Miss?
No.
For 15
Ah,
damage. Then I'll hit him a second time. Oh, 13's probably a miss.
13, unfortunately, is a miss. But this creature is definitely now very cracked, and chunks of it are falling off. It looks very, very badly damaged. You're up, Grage?
Okay. What's this creature's eyes look like?
They
Stony.
are stone,
Okay.
kind of nondescript.
Sorry.
So that's alright. It wasn't supposed to be a disadvantage, so we'll take the first roll. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 15's a miss.
15
I
is a
believe.
miss, yeah. 18
18's a
hits.
hit.
Alright, so 2 punches, more cracks start spreading across this statue's body. Looking like it's being barely held together here. Kelnozz, I believe, is up.
I'm gonna try one more time. And if this doesn't work, I'm never using Vicious Mockery again.
It's a giant robot. It doesn't have feelings.
Good one, Tharhun.
It must have like... Oh, yes! Oh, thank God.
Alright, it is
Disadvantage on your next attack.
It is immune to poison to psychic damage. So it doesn't take any damage, but we'll give it the disadvantage.
Yeah, take that. That's it.
Ashbark, you're up.
I shall be repeating my thing and slamming him twice with my watery hands. 15.
15 is a miss.
Slash. 22
That time you hit.
for 13.
Alright, you slosh into hit, and a huge crack as, like, a third of the statue falls down to the ground. But it still clings to life with like a one arm and most of its legs spinning and trying to lash out at you guys. Anything else on your turn, Ashbark?
No, that's it for me.
Okay, Tharhun, you gotta finish this.
Alright, I'll try one heavy attack and check this out. Oh, it's a miss, but I added everything into here, including the damage too. So it's all not requiring math anymore.
Oh, nice.
But
Do it again.
it's terrible, so this time I'm gonna not do that.
Oof.
Make sure that I hit.
Alright, so now... Oof, a lot of damage too. Alright, so now your sword drives home and splits this thing in another third, and it just crumbles, and the pieces stop moving.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is the random encounter. Are you guys going to continue in that same direction as where you're headed before?
Yes, let us
Yeah.
tiptoe along here and prepare to set up another kill box. Oh, never mind.
What's the significance of the random encounter?
Well, not necessarily always a significance, but especially in the older D&D games, in a lot of dungeons, there's random counters kind of built in, like wandering monsters or patrols and such. It's just a way of having random things happen.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys head towards here. There's a long hallway here.
All right, let's keep going, I guess. I'll just carefully, cautiously move down here a little bit more. Take a look at this
Could
area.
be here.
What
What does this
Yeah.
door look like?
Door
Oh,
looks pretty standard. Oh, sorry. All these doors are, if they're just one door, then they're like stone slab doors. Ancient dwarven doors that pivot around a central pivot axle,
Okay.
door axle.
Well, we could try this one, or we could keep going down south. Maybe it's further south.
You can make a perception check, Tharhun.
Nice.
You don't really make out any distinct noises. You just hear kind of the normal kind of echoing through the caves.
I don't hear anything down here. It's like I'm completely deaf. Why doesn't someone with better hearing?
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
there's some
and
detail
perhaps
on
this-
this door that I forgot here. So, carved onto this door is a frowning dwarf warrior in plate armor with spiky maces where his fists should be. They look very
Oh.
much like the statues you've been fighting.
Factory. Statue factory.
Yeah, could be.
Should we shut down the factory?
Spiky
Can't
ball
allow
factory.
Can allow them to keep making these
Perhaps
monstrosities.
But perhaps these golems will be better at plowing fields. Maybe we just need to take hold of the factory.
Oh, think how much soil you could irrigate with a big spiky ball hand.
I have no idea how that would work.
Could make boots with the spikes too.
What?
That way, they're when they walk on the field, they're also working. Working no matter what. Science.
Very well.
Can I put my ear against the door?
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Yeah. What do I hear?
You don't hear anything.
I too am deaf.
Well, are you blind? This door seems fairly special. Seems to be some sort of carving. Probably more than just a random barracks. Perhaps we should check inside.
Very well.
Alright, I'm gonna
Let's kick that door open.
peep inside here.
All right. You peek inside, and large stone statues carved to look like scowling dwarf warriors line the walls of this large chamber. Each statue has spiky maces in places of hands. However, several of the statues are melted or deformed. The flagstones in the middle of the room have been removed to reveal a surface of natural rock. Several work tables and shelves of alchemical reagents are tucked up against the walls between the statues, and there's one large empty space where one statue would normally stand.
It's indeed the workshop of these statues,
Yes.
but there's no one inside, it seems. So it's not where this guy is. So I say we keep heading south.
Yeah, let's do it.
Seems to be one statue missing.
Yeah, I think that's the one that we fought, maybe?
Did smash one up there.
Well, we fought two.
But only one of them, I think, had the spiky hands.
Right, as you get closer to this, to the end of this hallway, you can hear there are like noises. There's noises of like grunts and strange, like kind of would almost sound like animal noises.
Animal noises.
Probably orcs.
Alright, let's go
And-
stealthily.
Yeah, roll a stealth.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oops, I didn't mean to roll with advantage, but
Okay. So, you see, basically, there's a long chamber here that's broken up by the chasm, and some time ago, a seismic event devastated this great hall. A deep chasm splits the chamber in two, leaving a wide gap between the room's northern and southern halves. Freestanding pillars of rock to the east create natural stepping stones across the chasm. The chasm continues beyond the west wall, and the narrow ledge hugs the south wall of the expanse. 6 huge stone pillars stand in this chamber, and the ceiling here is almost 50 feet high. Each of the pillars anchor heavy iron chains with links as big as the warrior's hand, and between the 3 of them, kind of closer to you guys, are 3 sleeping bullets, and they're all have heavy chains on them, chaining them to these stone pillars.
Whoa. Well, I don't see any cultist leaders.
Down south. They should be here some.
Yeah,
we
there's a
can
chasm.
sneak around.
So just remember that the door you guys went into had carving of dwarves that looked like the statues that you guys were fighting. And you recall that guy that had been talking when you guys met him in the hallway, saying someone had destroyed one of his statues.
Oh, it's the dude. Well, that was very efficient of us. Well,
These things are chained. Let's not wake them and go
Yeah.
around and see.
I think we've actually achieved our mission, fellows.
No, we need to find the leader on this floor. Which
I think we did, and we killed him. He
Did-
begged us for mercy.
yeah,
Where's the
the
leader?
second in
He found
command.
no one.
If you're certain of it, that it was our mission. Yeah.
Well, our true mission is to head deeper in and rescue the prisoners down there, as well as destroy the source of this cult's power.
This was just a side quest that we accidentally completed.
True mission is to ease the elemental disturbances.
Well, that's right, and now we know that this god exists on this bottom floor. I don't know, we have to deal with that, maybe.
Yeah.
That was hard last time. But, anyway.
Well, yeah, I
That
would
was-
not disturb.
Alright, well, I say we go back to that spiral staircase and begin our descent to find the elemental power and put a stop to it, and find this Medusa guy.
We will not open every single door on this level.
Well, we've opened most of the doors. There's just a barracks left.
Or search every room.
Yeah, we didn't search our rooms either. We were sort of rushing towards.
All right.
Well,
Yeah. I think if your plan is to head over to the staircase and head down, then I think we'll
Yeah,
probably
let's
say
do that.
that's a good place to end it tonight.
yeah.
I wonder if your dog is still down there.
Yeah, maybe we'll go down and he'll still be alive. That'd be a miracle.
That's
You
the true
have to wait a
cliffhanger.
We have to wait a week for that.
It's a cliffhanger.
It makes you want to come back.
Yeah. What happened to the dog?
All right. So
Poor
moving all
doggo.
over to
John Wick scenario.
Oh man, I just rewatched that recently.
Oh yeah.
Have
It's
you
a good
seen,
movie.
Have you seen Nobody yet?
Oh no, I saw a commercial or trailer for it. Was it good?